Welcome back. The 20th annual Vukani Fashion Awards, to be hosted in Johannesburg, will include 20 young budding fashion designers who were chosen from 150 entries. This year, each designer was asked to showcase 6 garments, and with each design fusing both traditional and contemporary style that is entirely influenced by our history and cultures. No doubt influenced by our 20 years of democracy. We're now joined by Sonwabile Ndamase, Executive President for South African Fashion Designers Agency. A very good morning to you. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you very much for having me.
And I can see how you fused the traditional, I can see leopard print there with the contemporary pinstripe. I'm on point, you see.
You see now, this is all what it's all about. It's just only to influence the trends and become a trendsetter. So that's what we are doing with our young designers as well, to say, you know what, there's so much wealth in our country. So therefore, use it wisely in terms of making it a point that you create a space for you as an entrepreneur. That is the business of fashion.
Love it. Speak to us more about the Vukani Fashion Awards. What's that all about?
The FP&M Vukani Fashion Awards, meaning that the fiber processing and manufacturing sector that has come involved with us, it has come through the brilliant woman. They say, watinta bafazo, watinta mbokodo, you strike the rock. I mean, you strike a woman, you strike a rock. This time by one of the CEO, which is Yende, who made it possible for this particular trade as a force to make it a point that this trade, and she's very passionate about young and upcoming designers, to get them out there, because this is one of the scarce skills that you find in this industry. So therefore, what she has done, she has managed to say, how can she get into this kind of a space in helping these young and upcoming designers to put them into the mainstream of the trade. What then we did, we had a road shows, whereby in these road shows, we go out into the FET institutions, we go out to universities and colleges, and then look for these young and upcoming designers and trying to make them, to give them a theme. And our theme for this year was a beautiful theme that says, we have a story. As you know that this is the 20 years of our Vukani Fashion Hour. So we gave them that opportunity to come into the mainstream.
Now, we know that the sector is struggling somewhat because of the Chinese imports that are flooding the market. How does this particular platform go? How does it develop the designer? How does it empower those who are in the sector? Is there a monetary incentive? Is there some sort of developmental aspect to it? How does it end up empowering the people who are in the sector?
Now, there are quite a number of learnerships that the FP&M SITA that comes up with in terms of helping these young and upcoming designers, so that at the end of the day, they must understand themselves as entrepreneurs, as business people, to put them out there in the mainstream of the economy as developmental. Because you must understand, these young people, they come out of the institution of learning, and then they don't know what's happening in the trade world. And now immediately we are becoming that bridge as our organization, SAFDA, South African Fashion Designers Agency, to say, let's create that bridge for them, that when they meet the industry, they know exactly how to treat the industry. And then the FP&M SITA comes in then with learnerships, with the skills development, with everything that is going to empower these young people and make it a point that they become business entities when they live. That's the passion that Mrs. Yen actually has got, is to say, this industry of ours is flooded, like you're saying. How best can we do that? And now, how can we give them skills and also get them involved in new venture creation? And this is what we are going to do now, is we have got workshops, where then in these particular workshops, we are empowering the young people. After being empowered, then now they go through to understand the business of fashion. They showcase their designs. And then when they showcase those designs, and then that's whole the industry start to
I think it's absolutely fantastic, especially the part about making it a business entity. So design is not just a fashion hobby or something you do on the side. We literally have about 10 seconds. So I need you to tell me when the awards are.
The awards actually are starting from the 14th until the 18th of October. They are going to be at the Shine Studios in Braamfontein. All the young people that want to get involved into the business of fashion, and especially those that want to know, we have got an array of workshops. They must come in. The workshops are for 3 days, which is the FPNM SATA workshops. They will be taking place from the 15th. They are half a day. You don't be there for the whole day, 15th, 16th, and 17th. For
free?
Yes. You don't have to pay anything.
That's the most important part. Okay, let's leave it there. Thank you so much for that information. Sonwabile Ndamase is Executive President for South African Fashion Designers Agency. He was speaking to us this morning for or about the Vukani Fashion Awards to be hosted in Johannesburg. Leave it there for now.